the belief is that if I earn more, that means someone else is going to be hurting. That's not the way money works. Number one, false belief around money is people with money are mean. Well, let's start with money is evil. People with money are mean. As soon as I earn more money, someone has to earn less. I don't need to earn more money. I shouldn't be in debt. Owing other people money is bad. There's only so much to go around. If I make more, Susie gets less. Sometimes it can show up for you as asking patients to pay for their care is wrong. Like, why should patients have to pay for health? Healthcare is a right. Patients shouldn't have to pay. I don't want anyone to know my secret marketing strategy because they might copy me and then I'll have less patients or clients. I hear this all the time. I see it. If I talk about money and how much I make, other people are going to think I'm greedy and they're going to judge me. Most people who are struggling in business are clinging on to at least one of these beliefs. They're walking around thinking that money's bad, money's evil. If I have more, that means someone else has less. Guess what? The government's printing trillions of dollars of money right now. There is not less money, there's actually more money. And the more money there is, the less valuable money is. I have this idea of the person who wears like the polo shirts and the leather loafers and the like pants because there were mean people I knew growing up. And they were mean to me. And they had enough money to buy polo shirts and whatnot. So people with money are mean. That is not true. People with money are really awesome. People without money can be really awesome too. How nice someone is, or how mean someone is, or how good or bad someone is has nothing to do with how much money they make. They just don't go together. Like, you can be an asshole without money. You can be an asshole with money. So what? Get over the part that people with money are assholes. It's like I knew people with money, they were assholes. If I make money, I'm going to be an asshole. You have one, but you don't have to be one. As soon as I earn more, someone has to earn less. So let's say I get a raise, I'm making $100,000 and I get a $50,000 raise. I mean, that doesn't happen. No one gives you that big of a raise, but maybe maybe you're making $20 an hour and now you're making $22. Does someone else in the company earn less? No. You deserved every bit of that 22, hopefully. If you go out and start your own business, and instead of making $60,000 a year, you're making $160,000 a year, does someone earn less because you make more? No, it doesn't work that way. It's not a zero-sum game. But the belief is that if I earn more, that means someone else is going to be hurting. That's not the way money works. I don't need to earn more money. Maybe not. You might be comfortable. But what happens if a loved one, has a terminal illness or has Alzheimer's? What if grandma or grandpa or mom or dad, they need long-term memory care? That's expensive care. Let's say you're earning enough and maybe you're saving $25,000 a year in your IRA and an extra $5,000 right now in your savings account because maybe you're saving up for this thing. Do you have enough to take care of a loved one who needs long-term care and physical therapy every day, occupational therapy every day? They need to be on a breathing machine. They need 24-hour care? No, but that could bankrupt you. So you need to generate enough money to protect yourself, or buy the right. You need to have enough to buy the right assets and long-term care insurance. You don't know what's coming around the corner. What if your house burns down and insurance is like, well, you built your house in a fire zone, so we're not paying for it. Or you built your house in a flood zone, we're not paying for reconstruction of your home. So you never know what's coming around the corner, especially right now. You don't know. I'm not trying to be fearful, but what I'm saying is just because you have enough right now doesn't mean you should stop trying to generate more. Because look, helping more people means you can generate more money and more good in the world. So it's not about money first. It's about impact first and helping people first. But the money follows, and the money is not evil. That's what I want to get to. Like, the money is not bad. And it's okay to talk about it because we all have to have it. So here's the next one. I shouldn't be in debt. I hear this all the time. And guess what? If you got credit card debt and you're paying 26% interest, get rid of that. Figure out a way to move it to a card with 0% interest, or get a business line of credit at 4% interest, or take a homeowner's loan for 3% interest. Pay that off. Pay a whole lot less. But successful business owners leverage debt and credit to get what they want. I can't tell you how many people told me, I'm not going to get a PPP loan back in March because I don't want to owe the government money. Dude, you're not being responsible about your business if that's what you did. I am sorry if someone advised you not to take the PPP loan, because it was a 1% interest, which is basically free money. And there's a certain level at which what I hear from my advisor is that there's a possibility that everyone who got a loan under 100 or 150,000 is just going to get forgiven. But if you didn't get it back then, and maybe you're out of business now, what were you doing? Because you didn't want 1% interest or debt. The most successful businesses and entrepreneurs leverage debt and credit to help more people to make more money. Same thing, owing other people money is bad, but owing other people money isn't bad. I can tell you that because other people have false beliefs around money, that mixing money and friendships doesn't always work out, but some people it does. I don't want anyone to know my secrets because they might do the same thing and copy me. Well, guess what? Copying is the highest form of flattery. People don't want what you're selling. They want to work with you. They want what you have. They don't buy from you just because you're selling the cheapest thing or you're selling the best thing. They buy from you because they trust you. If someone else copies you, people aren't going to trust them because it's not going to come out genuine. I've had people copy me straight up. But you know what? My Platinum Mastermind members, I give them my stuff. I say, here, use this. Go copy this stuff. Use it for your own business. It helps them grow their business. It saves them time. Remember, there's plenty to go around. If I talk about money and how much I make, other people are going to think I'm greedy. Okay, if you think I'm greedy because I tell you how much money I make, or how much I make an hour, or what I made last month, that's your problem. And some people talk about how much they make, or they're all flashy this and flashy that because they want to impress you, but they don't have any substance. That's not a false money mindset. That's braggadocio. But if I talk about how much I make or what I do, it's people get nervous. Well, Aaron, you make so much. How do you make that much money? But I can tell you how much I make, but you don't know how much I spend to make that money. But just because I talk about it doesn't mean that I'm greedy. Other people might think so. Okay, great. Now what do you do about it? Well, if you got people in your family that don't get you in your business, you don't need to talk about money around them. But that doesn't mean that you're greedy by talking about money, because money is power for change. Money gives you leverage to do more good in the world. You could use the money, you could use the marketing strategies, the copy strategies, the ninja tactics that I teach for evil. You can do it just like people spread evil through Facebook ads. You could spread good through this. Okay, most people struggling in their business and career are walking around with false beliefs, core false beliefs in their head, and I've had them myself, so I've had to unlearn this stuff. It's there's one apple pie with non-dairy whipped topping left on mom's counter at Thanksgiving, and all 100,000 of us are trying to get the last piece. Oh my God, I'm going to die and starve if I don't get one more piece of apple pie or pumpkin pie. Switch your mindset right now, because guess what? All we got to do is go to the oven and make more pie. You have to switch your mindset if you want to be successful. If you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to take your career and your family and have time, money, location, freedom, you need to take your mindset to the next level.